All right, so we're going to give this a go here. We're going to look at a longer term idea. Who knows how long this will take to recover and give us some nice gains. Who knows how low this thing could go. But needless to say, I want to actually start building a position in this and seeing. Hopefully, it gives me an opportunity to do so. I don't think it will be a V bottom, but if it is, um, that'll be a shame because I would actually like to accumulate some shares over the next couple months, hopefully at even lower prices than this. I want to really create some space from the 2018 high to where I can get an average price. So Ambev is uh, the choice here. It's definitely going to be a playoff of Brazil and Latin America, and yeah, that's what it is. So I'm going to look at. I want to show you their page on Morningstar, and it's under $5 as of today. So it's not like it's this high price stock, but there's a lot to like, I think. And the dividend yields 3.24%, and I think it's beyond safe. I don't think it's something to worry about. I'm not really worried about price to earnings right now because they're struggling with Brazil. Forward PE, that's a little more realistic, I think. It's a large cap, so that's good news. So, $76 billion market cap is a pretty good size. I'll go through some of the key ratios. They have pretty solid revenue growth, 8% or so. Their net income's down. Again, this is partially Brazil related, but net income isn't necessarily everything. Operating margins really solid, 34%. Free cash flow, 13.56 billion. That's solid. All your return metrics, assets, equity, your net margins, all those are really healthy and basically no debt. So that's really encouraging. I just want to read the description. It's the largest brewer in Latin America by volume and the fourth largest beer producer in the world. So it's distributing beer and Pepsi products in Brazil, which is where a lot of the pain is coming from, and other Latin American countries. Um, so this is us basically buying Latin America's Coke, Brazil's Coke, Brazil's Pepsi. It's a large cap. They make money. Um, I want to go to their financial statements, and I'm going to do it as a percentage, and um, kind of go through it really quick. So their revenue, well, let's do a dollar on the revenue. So the revenue is growing. 13 to 17, it's growing. Let's see if I can get even quarterly. So even year over year, quarterly, looks pretty good. It's still seeing growth, so that's good. Income is pretty solid. Net income's pretty solid. Um, and let's see. I don't care about EBITDA. Um, balance sheet. They have cash, so that's always a good thing. Maybe annual for this. Let's see. They have cash. Their inventories are reasonable, so you don't really have to worry about that. Obviously they have a lot of plants and equipment, a lot of depreciation. Let's see. Look, short-term debt is nothing. Accounts payable seem really reasonable. Um, like all of their liabilities are pretty, like long-term debt, nothing. Uh, They didn't even pay pension or anything last year. I wonder why. Oh shit. Is that what that said? Pensions and other benefits. I don't know why that's blank for the last 2 years. Um, so I think that looks pretty good from a balance sheet standpoint. Net income, it's obviously dropped off. Uh, they keep everything. It looks like they run like a pretty solid company. Their investments in property, I'm assuming in equipment. Yeah, this is it's very in range. It never gets out of hand. Uh, this is what sales reductions. Um, everything is like It's just a sound company. It kind of just makes money. Um, Actually, I didn't even look at this. Their net cash in their operating activities is actually its highest it's been in 5 years. Um, let's see. They did issue some debt, and they have been recently the last few years. They've paid off a big portion of it last year. They pay dividends, so that's fine. We'll take that. Free cash flow is very healthy. This company makes money. Um, and let's see their quarterly cash flow. Um, they're okay. Their net cash wasn't too hot, uh, but that's probably because of Brazil of some sort. Let's see. Well, they bought something. Curious what that is. They issued some debt for it. It looks like. So, um, I don't know. I think it's 4 stars for whatever that's worth. I don't really care about that. Um, but this looks like a gift from the market gods, where we're gonna get this thing's not gonna be down at $4.85 forever. We have Brazil unwinding, but that's not going to last forever. Things ebb and flow. And this is the market just puking up. I don't think you need to buy all at once, but I think you can accumulate a position in Ambev, ABEV, and live with the results, a year, 18 months, 2 years from now. But it's something that I think I'm going to be accumulating, especially on weakness or continued weakness.